Let's try a champ that gives card draw. Can do Awoke, Sentient Stygian, Sentient Umbra. Oh, we haven't done Sentient Worm yet. Let's try the inverse here. Let's try using this champ. Same clan combo. Go again. Bramble Lash, huh? I don't love that. Okay, here's the +1 draw each turn version of Sentient. That's going to help quite a bit. Ooh, and units get a 3rd upgrade slot. I love that. Since units are guaranteed to be drawn early in the combat, having our units be as strong as possible seems like a winning proposition here. I am going to take the initial dollar reduce as well. Trans rights are human rights. Dang right, Storm of the Seas. They sure are. Armor 10, though. It's fine to take fire damage, right? Totally fine. Don't even worry about it. In fact, just take a bunch of damage. It's the best way, really. Yeah, no problem. I'm going to draw 4 more. I think the cap is 10 here. Let's just heal a bit. Excellent. Keep all the rest of this. You need to die. Do I have enough Echo Breaks to actually do it? Yes, if I play a bunch of Restores. And get a bunch of Charged Echoes here. So we can do 7, 8. Kill that guy. A little bit of damage taken from accepting the challenge, but well worth it for a unit draft here. Resto Death's unfortunately not doing any damage because we're at full HP. Just awoken problems. Master? There we go, no prob. Every time you hit me, my friend gets stronger. Give me the money. Diffuse consume regen 5. Actually not terrible. Glimmer is also potentially quite strong. Let's take a Glimmer, actually. Good card to get piercing and such on. Infused Echo Infusion is back. I'm not sure I trust it anymore. We need our cards to be very impactful. Echo Transfer could be a thing. Let's take an Echo Transfer. Allow us to add a large damage bonus onto something. And I'm thinking a Sweeper might be the way to go here. Especially with triple upgrade slots, we can make a very powerful unit out of something like Shattered Shell. Imagine quick plus multi-strike plus a 3rd upgrade of some kind, and you got a stew going. Add an infusion of, well, whatever you want, really, and we can really get stuff done. Or Animus of Speed. upgrade option is Large Stone, which I'm just going to go ahead and do. I think one super-powered Shattered Shell plus one Sentient should equal a good enough floor. Especially with a good infusion, like, oh, I don't know, add Multi-Strike. Could also infuse the Shattered Shell into the Animus of Will and make a really powerful triple attacker instead of a sweeper that will scale with each kill. That's also kind of cool. Let's try that. Yeah, and with Cultivate, that's right. If it's the only other unit present, then Cultivate is going to make it scale extra fast also. You're gosh dang right. Alright, reroll, reroll. Multi-strike. And guess what? I totally can't afford it. Yes. Now we just want to make it quick. I don't think I want to dupe, though. I'm going to leave that third upgrade slot open on purpose. We either go to ×5 attack, or we make it quick. Can't add sweep to the Animus, unfortunately. You would argue that I don't want quick. Because then we can't scale off the Revenge Cultivate? You might be right, actually. It is a Revenge Cultivate. I think for this fight, I do want the Sweeper, though. Sweeper no sweeping. Here, you die. But maybe I wanted to keep that for the Collector? All good, all good. Alright, everybody to the top floor, please. Unless you want the Animus of Will to, like, soften the blow here. Maybe I do want to do that. Because that's all going to hit the Sentient. I guess we could just keep this unit, yeah? Actually, yeah. Everyone to the top floor. Perfect. Give me the stats. I want them. $33 times 4. These guys did not put up much of a fight, huh? Oh well. We didn't need them anyway. Look at those spikes. GG. Oh, here we go. Look at this. 1 cost. Restore 25 health. Draw 2 more cards next turn. That is the kind of card you want with the Spellcraft Challenge. Really, Awoken just has so many cards that are very good with these modifiers. Heck yeah. How about Shelter? No, we want a second Echo Transfer for our Multi-Striker. That's what we want. And we don't need any of this. So we have our 1 super unit. That should be enough. Hoping it is, anyway. So we don't need to duplicate anything, right? I mean, the focus growth is good, but not that good. Now, give me 20 health and an artifact, please. What do you got? Emblem of the Exiles, or Conscription Notice. Don't actually have room for the Conscription Notice unit. And it kind of eats our cultivate procs, so we'd rather take the Emblem of the Exiles to get more health scaling on our front unit. Anything we want to put intrinsic and slash or spell chain onto? Not really. We do, however, want to sack the Shattered Shell to the Animus of Will to give the Animus of Will stat scaling of +3 attack power every time it kills an enemy unit. What's in the caverns today? Oh. You've seen cracks like this before. You can copy a card or copy a card 5 times. Now, I do wish I'd added some of the super upgrades. I don't think I want to copy anything 5 times. But I wouldn't mind a free copy of Focus Growth. Yeah, we don't have a good ×5 dupe here. Let's just do 1. The intended consequence of duplicating your forces. Seen early enough with a good card, that event is one of the best in the game. Here it was simply okay. We are steadfast in our calling. Prepare for spikes. And just enter. Very exciting, I know. Alright, now we can do some stuff. Like, get rid of these stinky stewards. Perish. Have a boost. Currently, we're not getting most of this cultivate procs onto the intended unit, but as the champion levels up, that'll change. So no biggie here. Actually do like when they hit the champ too, so keep hitting me. Do it. Kerblam. These are all useful. Let's just pick off this priest here. Snipe it. Play that Thorns card just to make room. Currently it does nothing, since we have no spikes. A sad way to be. $74/4. Make it $86/4. It's pretty awesome. GG, nerd. Right to the face. Apply 6 attack power per charged echo. Clear all the charged echoes. Yeah, that's quite awesome with our multi-attacker. I'll take that. None of these seem all that helpful. We don't need another unit here. Skip it. And probably up our base card draw. That is, I think well, we didn't even get to beat the first boss last time, but I think this is pretty much required, given the -2 cards per turn effect. Very difficult to do better than that. Is it Merchant of Steel time? It might be, although I could want to go to Merchant Steel again here. Let's see. I do like just taking the remove 2 over and over. Sounds pretty good. And I'd like to find the third good upgrade for our unit, too. Double Big Stone. The biggest lady. No. Quick. There it is. If we want quick, we can take it, or we can look for multi-strike in the next shop. I think quick is pretty reasonable. It is indeed going to prevent Sentient from taking damage sometimes. I'm not that concerned about that. Yeah, I think quick is going to do more good than cultivate. I think, broadly speaking, I agree. Let's just do it. You are quick now. And yes, indeed, we can damage ourselves. There we go. Revenge Cultivate 2. Dunk the stewards, as they are not helping. Could take this just to try to master it, but it's -1 draw each fight. I don't really like to do that. I would do that for Glug Cider, not for this card. $60 for a Purge. Actually, unclear where I go next floor. I do kind of want remove 2 in another event here. Yeah, and we might draw it turn 1 instead of the Animus, which is a big no-no. Again, I would do it for Glug Cider, but not for the Animus' speed. There's -2 cost and intrinsic here. None of those seem particularly important. Holdover could be a big deal. Wilting Sapwood is so rare, too. It's +2/+2 per damage instance. You guys still need to die. All right, buddy. How about you go to the back? Good talk. All right, we'll have to take a little bit of fire damage. That's okay. Just 2 hits from him. Now we have a nice round number, actually. Convenient. You cannot stop this form. All right, we want to Echoes of the Past for as much as possible here. Excellent. +48 attack power. Dang. Ha ha ha. Get him. Someone's made a balance patch for this game if I'm willing and able to dip into mods. My experience with mods that claim to be balance patches is that usually they do more to unbalance the game than to balance it. Oh, card draw. Card draw. We want to add days. It's a nice boss answer. Sure. Yeah, we're just balanced in the direction of personal preference for the mod maker, which is totally fine. I've considered doing the same thing for some games. I did do some manual tweaking for XCOM Enemy Within, actually. Tweaking Long War a bit. That was kind of fun. I think Remove 2 is just really strong, though. I'll go this way. I don't actually want anything from here. Could have got that multi-strike had we waited, but I'm pretty happy with Quick. Given that our card draws are so limited, we have to make sure we're spending them on useful things here. Speaking of, we need to get some more shards ASAP. Let's see, we're going to get 15. So that brings us to 75. We need 25 more shards. We can remove Bramble Lash next, yes. But first I'm going to build a card. Add armor. And buff. Ooh, an increased capacity or give me money. Give me money. What do we got here? Old magic. Apply armor 10, gain a 10 attack power, gain 20 gold. Sure. For free? I mean, yeah. Slap holdover on that, call it a day. Although we're kind of late into the run. I'm going to purge a couple more cards here. Let's lose the Bramble Lash, since this card is so bad. Where are you? There you are. And let's lose one of these Restoration Detonations, too. Since they are not infused. Onward. Spooky cloak person. It's actually somewhat of an issue. Don't have a lot of ways to burn stealth turns, although we do have a lot of health on Sentient. Definitely want to go here. I don't want to kill all of those, though. $20. Easy peasy. Minus 62. There we go. It's just too much damage. 4 attacks should be enough to clear out even waves in the last Divinity fight. Although we can have up to 5 units per wave. Killing 4 of them should be enough. Almost as dangerous as Dante, who we're going to be playing with next, actually. If we win this run, Dante's up on tap afterwards. Hey, your armor gain is not enough, fools. Oh yeah, and we can use Daze to stop the boss, of course. Perfect. Keep getting stats. Easy peasy. Days for days. $220 times 4. The boss cannot be attacked until all of the stealth stacks wear off. But once that happens, oof, it's over. Even better. Now, I don't have any tactics games that are on the radar for streaming directly at the moment, Fireworks. This is draw. Perfect Insanity could have been nice there, perhaps. Yeah, actually, I think my opinion probably boils down to if Xenonauts 2 isn't good, then none of them are good. Oof. But that's par for the course for the genre, quite frankly. It's just a genre that doesn't have very many good games in it. Too ambitious, too hard to actually put together. Do I actually want to dupe anything here? We don't really. I could dupe this, but let's go to the Merchant of Magic. Give me my artifact. Bit too late for Capricious Reflection. Worn Grindstone, not bad. Bog Slime, not bad. Bog Slime seems good. We get Echoes for Consume cards. We can use that. Yes, I think it's completely valid if the first impression of Xenonauts 2 is that it looks boring. I think there's a pretty deep tactical game underneath there, but it definitely feels like the devs kind of didn't add the pizzazz that we're used to. This is what the Firaxis XCOM did so well, is not only make an interesting tactical game, but make it satisfying to play. That's hard to do. Lacks the swag. Where's the Mohawks? Come on. XCOM's got Mohawks. You need Mohawks now. It's just the truth of it. Everyone needs a Mohawk. You can consume. No, you're going to be better at it, actually. I want that to be played on my own units. Can I remove consume from something? Not that I want to. What do we got here? The opportunity to lose some health. First try Trader's Quail. Cool. Now we get even more benefits from consuming cards. 30 damage to the front enemy and a charged echo. How exciting. And I think we're going Trinket Merchant next, so I'll actually hoard the cash. That sounds grand. I should take a look at the community rebalance mod, or the rebalance mods being suggested for Monster Train. See what the change list is and how I feel about it. Dazed 1. Seems fine. Bum bum. And no playing spells, he says, as well. Fortunately, we can just retain things, but it's very rude of you. Let's wait another turn here. I thought about just going first floor there. Thought about it. Alright, no problem. Oh yeah, that kills them. Whoops. Actually, that's maybe a bad thing. That's funny. I get 10 additional cards next turn? Play the whole thing then. Not this one, though. Card draw. You love to see it. Anything that says consume gives a charged echo. Perfect. Plus 50 for attack power. There's definitely a couple cards we want holdover on. So that's just the days modifier, no problem there. Have some more stuff. Good to talk. Even Arcus gets bopped there. No problem. Money. Stack as many echoes as possible. And plus 42. Beautiful. Let me be free. Free to slap the boss to death. All you have to do is make your unit attack for 1,000, then stun the boss, and easy peasy. Boop. You're wrecked, sir. GG. Cycle of Life. Apply plus 10 health and spikes 3. I see we have not actually won with this card yet. So I'll probably take that. That said, Unleash the Wildwood, go back to full health. Very useful here. But I think we have enough healing. I don't need it. So let's grab a new Mastery candidate here. And I guess even more card draw? I guess even more card draw. Since we have those cheaper spells anyhow. Might as well. Okay, don't forget, we have to take at least 15 shards from this Divine Temple. So I'll probably take the Value Stone. That way we can get to 100 shards and go to the last Divinity fight. Important to not forget about that. Base Charge, Refracting Lenses. Base Charge is vaguely useful. I don't really love it, though. I'm going to reroll these. Carving Koriska. Gain an echo and an energy when we play a card with Extract. That's not too bad. I like getting the echoes back. Sure. Sure. Revenge Cultivate 3. 3 health each time the champ is attacked. Is there enough healing to deal with the top floor sweep divinity? Yes, and we have days as well. Pillar of Light. Do you listen? Infuse Nexus Spike with the essence of 2 spells. Tempted to have a second Daze card, just for Last Divinity. Sounds nice. Let's go Soul Crushing Guilt, and what else can I add? Echoes of the Past is cute. Oh, right, no, this won't affect a boss. Hold on. Wait a minute. That's right. This does not affect bosses. That's right. In that case, what if I make a double Echo Transfer? Let's do that. You know now you are not alone. Duff Punch Strong. Did I thank you for 3 months? Because thank you. I gotta make sure we take this. Alright. Perfect number of shards. Having a bit of trouble getting some work done with Penumbra. Any tips? That's the big guy, right? Yeah, Penumbra. I really like the Architect version, as they effectively don't take capacity, so you can just add some baseline damage to another row of useful monsters. Otherwise, the Glutton version is really good stat scaling per morsel, which can be a really good boss answer. If you go Glutton, you're going to need other units or spells that can deal with early game threats. 100 to 200 health frontline units before this gets set up. I don't really recommend the Trample variant very much. Although there's some interesting things you can do with them. In all cases, Penumbra is going to need some support from good units, whether you're boosting the stats that way or trying to clear out other enemies. Dead Numbra. Yeah, you could also just not commit too heavily to the champ. Totally allowed. Totally allowed. Use your other clan. Spikes are fine. We got healing. Good luck. Draw +9. Sure. Wait, that's not the correct order. I can fix that, though. Correct. Okay, you go there. That's correct. The power. Oh, you actually managed to get to the pyre. Well done, sir. I could just kill them with Glimmer. I kind of want to harvest. It doesn't really matter. The slay does not matter that much. Don't worry about it. $2.99. Boop. To death. Cryptolo, thanks for the 15 months. I will keep doing. You betcha. Ingraft is not that helpful. We don't need more draw at this point. I think we skip these. And these two. We're rich now. To shreds, you say? Well, that Hellvent remove too. Still would prefer holdovers, so let's go over here. What trinkets have we got today? One echo that can't be removed. When one or more echoes are added to a floor, apply reap 1 to a random enemy unit 2 times. That's kind of cool. Got so much money, let's just do it. Wing Steel's nice. Can afford a couple purges. Need this to get to 100 pact shards. Better regen, better X-cost cards. I don't have any X-cost cards, right? That's correct. Guess we'll take the armor. Yeah, a bit late, guild marker. Spend a third of our money to get 25% more money. Interesting idea. No holdover for us. However, day 6 ought to be sufficient. Please lose the other restoration detonation. So sorry. You just weren't it. Make the heals better, I guess. Alright, this feels pretty strong as we go into the final battles. Exactly 100 shards is pretty nice for finagling a divine victory, with that divinity boss being as weak as possible. Versus Seraph, I really like to set up top floor, since Seraph is constantly summoning new enemies onto the field. You really don't want to let them slip by. Do I want Sentient to get spikes? You know what? I do. Have some spikes. Sentient. That's true. With Firewall, we can let 1 or 2 get by. I'm mostly just 1. But I'd rather be none. So does this only require 2 shards to work? Yeah, it does. Cool. Very cool. Seraph is getting Reap stacked on him. That's probably a good idea as well. Enjoy. Got my regen. Anything but that. Oh, so close though. This will do it. Have some days, friends. Excellent. doesn't get them all, though. All right. Just keep boosting. Need more damage. Easy. I don't think the deck has enough zero-cost spells. We were actually at the Merchant of Steel, and we were unable to apply another upgrade of cost reduction because every spell in the deck is zero-cost. Whoops. GG. Have some more days. Excellent. He just sits there while we pummel him. Brutal. Brutal. GG. How long will Divinity last? Guess that is the question. I suppose the waves will provide enough of a source of tanking that we won't be able to kill Divinity before the Relentless phase. But maybe. Just maybe. So each floor of the last Divinity fight has separate combat properties, this boss existing on all 3 floors simultaneously. Note that with exactly 100 pack shards, he's really not that much of a threat. 9 damage sweep on the top floor, no problem. I'm not afraid of that. In fact, that'll just boost me constantly, so you know what? Have at. Please feel free. And if we want to, we can daze the boss, but I actually don't want to right now. Middle for double cultivate would have been kind of cool. But we don't need that either. We don't need that. Have some spikes. Pierce these fools. +8 next turn, huh? Okay. Unfortunately, the Divinity clears the Reap status effect each turn, so we don't get much bonus damage from the Serrated Mandibles, but it's a nice little boost, I suppose. Go. '72 attack power. Here we go. Although this wave's nasty. This one we gotta worry about. We can pick off 1 or 2 of these fools early. That'd be really helpful. This is Spell Shield 1, so let's do this. Oh, that gets you armor, though. You survive. mostly fine. Push you to the back. So these guys have about 200 health each. And we actually do have the raw power to just chunk right through them. This is normally a very difficult wave. But we got it, no prob here. I'm going to continue to not stun Divinity here. Since we continue to benefit from the harvesting, or the cultivating, excuse me. Even the mini-boss is crushed. Have I played Beneath Oresa? Yeah, a little bit of Beneath Oresa. Very cool looking take on a deck building roguelite. Really like the way animations and card plays are just linked together in that game. Haven't felt motivated to stream it. Fearsome. Easy peasy. $4.49. Wow, I'm actually really impressed how well this deck worked. No snags whatsoever, just pure, clean, easy nonsense. Alright, we can stun you now. This is not the end. Yes, it is. And I'm winning. Excellent. GG. Once again, the boss not even getting to do anything, just getting stabbed. Awesome.